Hey everybody! I'm gonna go ahead and start 2 minutes early because people are here. Hi, welcome! Hi, Haven the Ninja. Hey Cap. Hey April. So if you follow the channel, or if you've been around recently, or if you follow me on Twitter, you'll know that I've been planning a... look at the just NPC just pushing freaking Bob around. You know that I've been planning a surprise stream. Yeah, these crisp, crunchy graphics. I've been planning a surprise stream, and there was like a bunch of issues that kept popping up. So the first issue was I could not find my GameCube power cord. I had all the stuff. I had the game, the memory card, the console, the AV adapter, all that stuff. Couldn't find a power cord. I keep all of my retro gaming stuff together, so it was very weird why my power cord was magically gone. April was so kind. Hey, Sheep Lattes. Welcome. April was so kind to reach out and send me a GameCube power cord that she had, that she did not need. And when the GameCube power cord got here, I plugged it into the GameCube, and the GameCube started up, and my disc motor was broken. And if you don't know about taking apart GameCubes, it's not like a super simple, fast thing to do. Like, it requires special types of tools that you then have to buy if you don't already own them. So then I was like, of course, it's just not, this is like not gonna happen this stream. And then she sent me an entire GameCube. And the GameCube just got here earlier this week, and I plugged it in, and I put in some memory cards, and it turned on, and it seems to work. So here we are. So thank you to April for helping making the stream come true, because I really wanted to do this since like August. And here we are. Let me just check my streaming setup real quick, just to make sure it looks like it's okay. Because this is GameCube, and this is the first time we've used the GameCube, I don't know how, like, the audio balance will be. I don't have a headset for the GameCube, so I'm trying to not have too much echo from the game. But if there's any issues, you can always shout at me in the chat. As always, we are fundraising. You can drop chat command do good to pull up campaign links. Also, they're down below here on Twitch. All of my VODs and exclusive videos that do not come to Twitch are on my Ko-fi, which you can support for as little as $1. I think those are the only real announcements we have for the moment. So yeah, thank you to April. Now here's a plot twist. So I didn't want to spoil myself because I don't remember anything about my old Animal Crossing files. And I have 3 memory cards on hand. One is totally blank, which means it was probably corrupted at some point. The second one has no Animal Crossing data on it, and if you know anything about original Animal Crossing takes up an entire GameCube memory card. You can't have a GameCube memory card with Animal Crossing and other stuff on it, so it's kind of easy to tell if you have an Animal Crossing memory card or not, because when you plug it into the GameCube, it'll be the only game on the memory card. So I plugged in the 3 memory cards. One's blank, one has other games on it, and then this one has Animal Crossing on it. Now the plot twist is that I turned it on to make sure that it worked and everything before the stream the other day, and I have 0, and I mean 0 memory of the town name, of the character name. I don't remember what my town layout was. I don't remember who my villagers were back then, even though I know they're not going to be there now because it's been so many years. I don't have any memory of this. I really had... When I saw the town name, I was like, is this even my memory card? So I don't know what we're about to walk into. First off, we know it's going to be a mess. But in old Animal Crossing, you didn't have to give permission for your villagers to move away, so I'm sure all of my villagers are gone. Look, it's Pierce. Okay, so every time you turn on old Animal Crossing, a random villager from your town would greet you. And this is your menu, your start of game menu, if you've never played before. If you're just starting a new file, you get KK Slider. But if you have an established file, you see a random villager from your town. So we know that Pierce lives with us. Hey, what took you so long, Winger? Are you ready to go have some fun or what? It's August 6th, 2030. Oh, no, it's not. At 1:27 p.m. So we need to fix that, which we can do. You can do before I go, and then you can change your timer. Not that it really matters, but I have no idea why it's set to 2030. So we want to do other things. So you can change the sound, and so I believe, if memory serves me correct, you can choose the language in original Animal Crossing. I don't have headphones. There used to be, I swear there used to be a setup, and it might be at the start of the file. Okay, here it is. So you can have them talk, and now in America, hold on, I gotta turn up the TV volume so I can hear this. Sorry, you're gonna have a little bit of an echo. So Animalese is the default language for Animal Crossing. And in different countries, it sounds differently because it's based phonetically on the language of that area. So Japanese Animal Crossing Animalese sounds different than American Animalese. And you can find videos on this and stuff. But phonetically, they sound different. Now, I don't remember, because it's been so long, what the baby bees sounds like. Okay, so that's just the text dialogue sound. Okay. So you can choose in old Animal Crossing which sound you hear. We're going to keep Animalese because it is the classic. Okay, so sorry for this menu stuff, but it's like I said, I didn't want to spoil myself by going into the game too much, so I didn't go this far when I started up the console. So we're gonna stick to Animalese, and you can also choose silence if you can't stand the sound. But it's funny because I believe original Animal Crossing is the only game in the franchise that ever gave you the option. I might be wrong on that, but I want to say this one's the only one to give you the option. Now, it should also give me the option to change the calendar. I don't know why it's set to 2030. That's really weird. But so from your menu, you can also demolish a house. In original Animal Crossing, you lived in a block of 4 houses, and 4 people could live in a town, and you all shared 1 memory card because it wasn't on Wi-Fi or cloud save or anything like that back then. So you can demolish a house, you can build an entirely new town, which demolishes your town and starts a totally new file. You can't, like, build a second town on a memory card. And then, obviously, you can set your clock. So we want to adjust the clock because I don't know why it is set to, let's see, so it was set to 129, so 2, 3, 4, it's like 5:30-ish, I think, 5:35, and it is not August, it is February 11th, and it is a Monday. Oh, because of the year. I was like, that's not right. Okay, Thursday. There we go. And this is how OG time travel worked as well. I'm sure the date's just fucked up because it's been sitting unused for so long that it's just, like, been adding, like, leap year and leap day and all this kind of shit. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in. I don't remember. So there's only one character on here named Colin. Now, for those of you who don't know me outside of this stream, my name is not Colin. And nor has it ever been Colin, nor have I ever gone by the nickname of Colin. And I was talking to April about this the other day. I have no idea why the town's named Cameron. I have no idea why there's a character named Colin. The only Cameron I think I know of, because I've never known a Cameron in person, is Cameron Fry from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, who I really like. And then I've never known a Colin in real life, and obviously I am not Colin. So because it was 2002 when Animal Crossing came to America, it's safe to assume it was Colin Farrell. But I don't remember this being my town or my character. So I'm thinking that the empty memory card was my original town. Cameron Diaz hacked my game. I mean, it is possible. It's been sitting in storage all these years. But I have no idea what the town is, or why it was named that, or why the character was named that beyond LOL Colin Farrell. So I'm sure there's going to be tons of weeds, because it's been like, what, how many years? Oh, it's winter technically, but there will be weeds. I never had my house in the bottom right. Okay, this is like a new... Oh, God. You know what this is? I am so mad right now. So, plot twist. This is... So, if you've never played original Animal Crossing, what my character is wearing right now is the Nook Store uniform. I deleted my town and started a second town. This isn't my original town. And I didn't think it was. But why would I have deleted or lost my original town? Because I have no money, I have no mail, I have no items besides March tickets from an event that used to be a thing in the game. And I'm wearing the work uniform, which is what you get when you first start a town. Because I'm sure there's no designs. These are the default designs you get. And it's going to show no bugs and fish, right? Holy shit. What a plot twist. So what the fuck? That's so weird. Am I going to have like 8,000 letters? Nope. Time travel is like, nope, fuck you. What the fuck? I'm so confused. Yeah, letters from Tom Nook. Who is Allie, like the alligator character? Okay, so back then, characters would tell you they were thinking about moving, and if you weren't nice to them, like, you couldn't stop them from moving unless you were, like, giving them gifts and writing them letters all the time. So, literally, if you didn't play your game, people would just leave, and you would come back, and there would be a letter. So this is a letter from a villager who left. I can't fucking believe this. I really think the empty memory card is my game, and my game is gone. My little Colin, I can't stand for anyone to see me cry. You must know, that's the only reason I left without saying goodbye, even now that the tears are, I can't bear it, farewell, yours, Allie. So yes, characters used to, I don't remember the controls either, so you're gonna have to pardon while I try to remember. Okay, and there should be, okay, so you also used to get special offers in the mail from Nook's store. So that's another thing that doesn't really exist anymore. Throw away. Yes, and you couldn't keep your letters in your mailbox. You had this many slots to keep letters. So now you can have, like, I think 300 or something in the new game. I can't fucking believe this. My mind is blown. I am so look at this totally empty house with just roaches. It's hard with no furniture, because usually you just push the furniture over them. Go to heaven, little spirit of roaches. Look at this. An original house with... Fuck, how do I turn the lights on? I don't remember. Well, we can look at my town layout. So, basically, your town layout was random. This is not my original town at all. Holy shit. I have no memory of this. So, in old Animal Crossing, you had a train station, and the train station is how you would get from town to town. You had a dump, which is kind of like the past version of the recycling bin. You could drop stuff in the dump, and then I think it was once a week, the dump would get emptied, but other villagers could also put things in the dump. So you could go find things, just like in the recycling bin, like wallpapers or clothes or whatever. You had the shop, which you could upgrade via work. Like, you worked for Tom Nook when you first moved in. So we might, you know what, guys, we might start a new file and literally just start an all-new town on here. I'm so upset that I don't have my old town on here, but such is happening with the old thing. So who do we have? We have Peanut. We have Joey. Oh my god, Joey. B. Pierce, as we saw earlier. Static. Oh shit, we've got Static. That's not bad. We have Huck. We have Petunia. We have Gaston. We have Sandy. We have Rosie. Lily. Hector. And Lay. And then you have your police department. So, I always forget the actual word for this. It's not really a police station, but that's what they called it in English. In Japan, there is a term for this. But they have these little tiny, they're kind of like kiosks, and they're run by police, like it's part of the police force, but it's literally lost and found. It's Japanese style lost and found. Because if you don't know much about Japanese culture, like, you could drop a loaded wallet in Japan, and unless another tourist finds it, you'll get your wallet back with all of your credit cards, all of your cash, all of your stuff in it, if you go to the local police lost and found. It's like a huge thing there. There's the museum, of course, which in OG Animal Crossing is very different than our modern day, museum. And you have a post office, which we don't have anymore. The post office was also where you paid your debts. There was, like, the ATM was in the post office, and there was 3 people who worked for the post office, which we don't have in the modern game. And we have a wishing well, and of course we have a clothing shop. And the only waterways you have is you have a random river. So our river is kind of squiggly. And then you have the coast. This is the beach down here. Because you're not an island, you're just a town. And then you have a dock. If you had a Game Boy Advance, you could go to an island via cap. Every house has a gyroid, which gyroids are also a thing in the game. In my original file, I think I had all of them, this is really sad that I lost all my stuff, but it's okay. So, you could save your game, you could store items for the gyroid. I think you could leave notes for people, like, like, away messages. I might be wrong on that. You could decorate the door. Yeah, you could set a message. Yeah, so he was kind of like your save point. Look at how the entire town is just weeds. Oh, hello. Oh my word, if it isn't Colin. Do you have any idea how much I was worrying about you, Bingo? I was out of my mind. Look, if you're gonna be away for a while, at least do me the courtesy of letting me know. So if you must have had some reason for coming to see me, right, Bingo? Oh, so yes, that's the other thing. So in New Animal Crossing, you can be asked to do favors, but you used to do actual, like handiwork. Not handiwork, but like odd jobs, I guess you would call it. You used to do odd jobs to make money when you were working for Tom Nook. You would work for Tom Nook, and you would literally do work for Tom Nook, and that's why I'm wearing a uniform. And then you would go around and talk to your villagers, and you could talk to them and just talk to them, or you could ask them for work, and you could do jobs for them. Oh my god, this is so funny. Let's talk to Joey. It's been 933 weeks. 933 weeks. Yup. My calculations are right on. That's how long it's been since you got off your lazy tail and visited me. It doesn't seem that long if you say 215 months. But 933 weeks sounds really long, don't you think? No word for so long. Anyone would worry, Black. What's up, Black? Yeah, we're not gonna do odd jobs right now because what I'm thinking is that I just wanted to see if she said something different. So your villagers actually used to have a lot more attitude. They would get mad at you if you fucked stuff up. If you invited them over and then didn't show up to the date that you set, they would get fucked up. Oh my god. Where have you been the last 215 months, Winger? Were you on the road? I mean, yes. Nobody's been around to play with since you took off, so I got way too much energy lately. So, what can I do for you? Yeah, we're not gonna do 8 jobs. So I think we should start a new town, right? We'll just take a quick run around and, like, take a look. But look how many fucking weeds, my dude. Like, and just like New Animal Crossing, you can shake trees, and there's a little rumble feature. Oh my god, the old school rumble feature on the Gamecube is so good. You didn't get crafting resources because there was no crafting previous to New Horizons. You never crafted materials. If you picked weeds, you literally just, they were gone. You picked them. Oh my god, that's so funny. And you still had money trees. Oh my god. I don't even have any tools to, like, fish or anything. Fishing back then was, oh, what do we have here? Wisdom of fishing. You can't catch what you can't see. Fish won't bite what they can't see. Rainy days make the fish come play. There you would get, like, hints around town, or you would be able to, like, oh, they're static. Come back, static. I'm trying to run, but I'm, like, picking weeds. Oh my god, I don't know if it's just on my TV or if it's on the stream as well. His face is literally blown out in neon blue, and I can't even see his facial features. Hey, I haven't met you before. He's moved in since the last time the game was turned on. I'd remember a face like that. I'm static. You got a problem with that? Good. Nice knowing you. Oh my god. I think my TV can't handle Gamecube. Like, the colors are fucking wild. So you used to have... You couldn't terraform, but your town would have randomly dispersed cliff tiers. So you would these ramps are all natural. This is all natural stuff, and you would have digging spots. There's Gaston. Talk to Gaston. Quiet! For crying out loud, just be quiet. It's late, Monshu. Whoa, where'd that come from? Sorry for yelling at you. I mean, it's really nice of you to come say hi. The name's Gaston. I just moved here from Evil. It was a quiet town, but not quiet enough. Well, be seeing you, Monshu. Okay, so he moved here from somebody else's town. But I don't know whose town, because it's been 8 million years since I've played. So you also had a town tree, and like a fountain, a wishing well. So this is the wishing well. What errand have you at the wishing well of Cameron? So you could apologize if you fucked up. So for example, if you missed something or if you fucked up a delivery, you could apologize. I sense a great sadness about the land. You must reflect deeply on how to best tend to and care for Cameron. It's because my town is neglected as fuck. Okay, so right button lets me run. Okay. Oh, hello, Sandy. Good evening, and unless I'm mistaken, pleased to meet you. Yeah, whoever lived here before is gone. Everyone is gone. Oh, no! So that's the thing is, in old Animal Crossing, the villagers didn't put up with your shit. So if you either didn't play for like a couple of days, or if you didn't pick up weeds, or if you didn't finish their errands, or if you didn't finish deliveries, or any of this shit, they literally would get mad at you, and you literally could purposely piss off a villager and make them move out. There was no asking to move. If they got mad, they just left. So everyone who lived here is gone. These are all new people who have moved in the 233, you know, weeks or months or whatever since we've last played. So these are all new people. So, like, they're nice when you first meet them, and then you can irritate them. And there's actually a tool in this game specifically made for kicking villagers out if you really want to push someone out. Money spot, kind of the same as now. You could get a toy hammer that was like one of those squeaky accordion plastic hammers that like you would give to a baby. And you could literally hit a villager until they moved out. Here's the original Able Sister shop. Come on in. Come to Able Sisters. Where you are the fashion. Yep. So you could buy umbrellas, and you could put custom designs on umbrellas, and then you could buy custom clothing. This is so fucking wild. So, I think me and a friend started this because this is jogging a memory more than anything else about this town. It's so weird. It's a brand new file, but, like, I distinctly remember making these designs. That's fucking funny. Oh my god. I don't remember if in the original game Sable also opens up. I think she does. Obviously, this is an empty file, so I can't do much with that. But yeah, so this is where you would come to do custom design clothing and everything. Original Animal Crossing was a lot less forgiving if you neglected it, which is why a lot of people did time travel a lot back in the day. These bridges are all, you know, it's all part of the town. There is actually, so there's a lighthouse that comes with your town, and you actually, I wonder if the color looks the same on the stream as it does for me, because it's so blown out on the TV. There is actually, like, when Tortimer, who is the mayor, goes on vacation, you got to take care of the lighthouse while he was gone. Or Lee, depending on where you're from. You know, Colin, I'm not sure you and I are on the same page about our friendship. I mean, you think of me as a friend, right? And friends are people you like. Are people you like, right, Sugar? Then why haven't you said a single word to me in, like, 215 months, huh? You must have known I'd be all worried about you. Anyway, what's up? Nothing. Let's chat. So, like you can probably tell, just from walking around Cameron, that we have tons of fruit trees here. You know you can pick the fruit, right? Sure, just face a tree and press the A button. Yeah, new town. So we might start a new town and literally just start a new town. Because there's a lot of cool things at the beginning of the game that you don't get in the new Animal Crossing. So this is your beach. You have a little beach. You get seashells just like in the new game. Guild Trip City. Yeah, I mean, and that's what's funny is if you used to play regularly like I did when it, you know, first came out on my original town, and you took really good care of your city, like you had no weeds, you did all your errands, you didn't forget people's dates that you set up. You went to people's birthdays, you gave them presents, you wrote them letters, and, like, they would judge your letters, too. Like, if you wrote a shitty letter, they would call you out on it. If you kept good friendships, but, like, then didn't play for, like, a month, you'd probably lose at least one villager. Be a good neighbor. If you see someone in need of help, lend a hand. Yep. It is so neon blue on my screen, it's literally, like, really hard to look at. This is definitely not my original town, but I don't know what to tell you. It's been so. Oh, we have oranges. Definitely not my original town. I did not have oranges. You used to be able to get stuff like this, like randomly generated soccer balls that you could play with. No, Peanut, you don't play? Not having it? You know, Colin, I'm not so sure you, yeah. So you can tell which ones have the same personality type because they say something. Okay, definitely remember that. So Peanut might have been one of the only originals left then because we changed her catchphrase. Because we changed her catchphrase to Jabroni. Oh my fucking god, that's amazing. God damn, that's so 2002 and I live for it. So when you first start a town, and you'll see it in a little bit, Nook has a tiny little shack, just like, you know, all Animal Crossing games. And the more work you do for him and the more money he makes, the more he upgrades. And I think he goes through 4 or 5 upgrades. So he kind of goes through like a Walmart-y type phase. And then he gets to Nookingtons, which is like the fancy one. It's an automatic door. And he has a suit. Because he doesn't wear clothes before this, mind you. Oh, you've only been gone for 8 million years, and you're the worst employee I've ever hired. Oh yeah, and then you get to represent the Happy Room Academy. Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter, because we're not going to keep this town. That's so funny, though. Well, we're just gonna... Yeah, whatever. And obviously now... Oh, wait a second. An original... I'm trying to remember. In OG Animal Crossing, did you only have 1 room? You might have only had 1 room. Is that why it was called Happy Room Academy instead of Happy Home Academy? I really don't remember. Oh yeah, one of my original Islanders, I changed her catchphrase to "God damn it," so every time she asks a question or tries to get my attention, she sounds mad at me. So we're gonna start. Oh man. So I wonder if I get an NES in this game, if I could still have all of my save file. Because so another thing a lot of people don't know about OG Animal Crossing is that you can get a Nintendo NES in the game as an item, and you can get functioning NES games you can play. Yeah, okay, yeah, upper floor and basement. Okay, maybe that sounds right. So you could buy stationery. This is where you would buy stationery. You could buy plants and seeds for flowers. There obviously wasn't as much of as options. Obviously, you still had your same basic tools. You could put up signs that you could design. You could get paint for customizing. The second floor, I think, just had more items. And that's where Timmy and Tommy came into effect, was they ran the second floor. And there was just more items. Of course, always a toilet. You could get carpets, you could get wallpapers, just like nowadays you could get clothing, and the clothing changed all the time. So you didn't buy your daily clothing options from the Able Sisters. Able Sisters were literally just for customization. And this is where you would get your furniture. I like that SpongeBob flower table. I don't remember that, but that's cool. So, I think we'll start like an all new file. I'll just show you. I'll just do like a quick finish running around the town, and then maybe we'll start a new file. I wonder if it keeps my NES data though. I'm trying to remember. What was the name of the train conductor? Number 2 shirt. Aurora knit. Let's see. Oh, I forgot. Oh yeah, and you couldn't like change like your hat and your hair was like that was what it is once you made your character. Look at all the fucking dig spots. Oh my god. And you had a town map you could go click on. And this is, so this little wooden thing right here is a chair. This is like a crate. And this is where KK comes and sits once a week. KK would, I want to say on Saturday nights, just like on Current Game, or maybe Friday night. And he would come and he would sit at the train station and he would play. Just like in the new one, only less flashy. This is all of the player houses you could have. Obviously no one else lives here. So it's just empty houses. This is like what your default. So every house had a different floor and a different wall as a default, and then like it had like the journal kind of thing. We'll go to the post office since the post office does not exist in modern Animal Crossing, and we'll go to the train station, even though I can't use the train station. Oh, your town tune. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Like, how do I get out of this menu? Oh, yeah, so that's where you would do your town tune. Because this is before the birth of Isabelle, mind you. So depending on when you go to the post office, different people are there. If you go during the daytime, you have Pelly. And if you come at night, it's Phyllis. And Phyllis is a massive bitch, and Pelly's really nice. And they both have a crush on Pete, who is the third pelican. He is the actual mail carrier, and you can talk to him if you see him around doing his run. He has, like, a schedule. So you could mail letters or, you know, save a letter if you wanted to. Like if your friend sent you a letter or something. And then this was the ATM. Which back then was the transfer machine. Which I don't have a card. So this is before there was Amiibos. There was e-reader cards. But I don't have an e-reader, so we can't do that. But yeah. This is... I forget. It's in New Leaf that the ATM is in the post office, I think. But yeah, so that's not a thing we have anymore in New Animal Crossing. What else? Oh, we didn't go to. We have to go to the police station and museum still too, and we'll check out the train station just so you can see it. So the train station is how you would get from town to town. I'm sadly not taking a trip. Porter was the name of the monkey. So he runs the train station. And basically, to visit a friend, you would have to have their memory card. So, like, if you went to a friend's house and brought your memory card, you could both plug in your memory cards, because the Gamecube has 2 memory card slots. And then you would literally go to the train station and be like, hey, I want to go visit my friend. You'd get on a train. There would be a full cutscene of you being on a train. And you would talk to usually Rover, I think, or Blanca, depending. And then you would be at your friend's town. And if you didn't save when you went to a friend's town, you would end up with a gyroid face when you came back. And if you reset without saving, you would get yelled at by Rossetti. It's almost Valentine's Day. Don't forget to clean out your mailbox so there's lots of room for cards from your special sweetie or sweeties, Postman Pete. Let's see. For those who can't wait for spring to arrive, I can't believe there's notifications even though the game has not been run. Drop by the Wishing Well at 7 a.m. on February 2nd for the news. Oh yeah, you could do Groundhog Day. Let's see. Weather report. Yeah, you'd get weather reports via the thing. This is fucking wild. Look at the 2007-2020. New Year wishes. Join us at the Wishing Well Plaza for our annual New Year's Day festivities. Make your New Year's wish and get your fortune read. Which means Katrina was there, because Katrina always read your fortune. She comes to town. It's presumed that she, much like Brewster and other missing villagers, will eventually come back to New Horizons, and they're probably saving her as like an event thing. But she used to show up in your town just like Red and have like a booth, and she would read your fortune. Let's see. Fishing tourney results. Oh yeah, so back in the day, like now in New Horizons, you see your villagers fishing or doing the bug hunt during the bug off, but they don't actually they don't win anything because they're they're not player characters. But in old Animal Crossing, you could lose to your villagers. It was actually a competition. Oh my god. So yeah, so if 2007 was approximately the last time, I obviously deleted my original town or lost my original town and started this second one, and then just, for whatever reason, didn't play ever again. I don't know if that's when the Wii came out. I guess it is around when the Wii came out. Wii came out. Winter Storm. Yeah. Okay, that's so funny, man. So, let's go... I don't have like any bridges really in this town, so that's kind of a tricky pickle, assuming that map is actually accurate. I have like one bridge. I'm surprised there's no... Well, I guess in this one, things didn't spawn the same way, so you could still hit rocks and all that kind of stuff. Go this way. Stuck in the trees, just like in New Animal Crossing. So this was the museum in old Animal Crossing. So, Marcy, you didn't really miss anything because this is not my original town, and I think my original town is lost to the ages. So I'm just showing people around, and then we're going to start an all-new file, I think. And I might just start it in spring because I don't really like winter in Animal Crossing, and this isn't something I'm probably going to keep up with. My town is... This town was last played, like, 933 weeks ago. Over 200 months, and I don't see any data since 2006, 2007. And this, I literally don't even have, like, a house. I literally was in my Nook uniform, and the town is just weeds and notices that people have moved out. I think one person is an original villager, and that's Peanut. So Blathers has been around since the beginning. Obviously the museum is empty because this is an empty town with nothing in it. But I'll show you just for a comparison of the layout. But, yeah, this was the glorious museum of... This doesn't make any sense. Because it literally shows that I haven't caught anything. Shit, what did... Okay, I'm very confused. Did I have another file on here? That doesn't make much sense, though. Former resident. It wouldn't keep the name if you deleted the file? Okay, I'm so fucking confused. Okay, so the plot thickens. But yeah, so this is... I'm just gonna give a quick run around. We're gonna go check out the police station, and then I'm going to go ahead and we're gonna start a new fucking town, because fuck it, we went through all this trouble. And I have no idea why I would have deleted my original... thing. That's so weird. Because this secondary character has nothing on it. The town is haunted, get out before it starts hunting. It's so strange. Well, since this is just Weed Village and nothing else. Rosie. Yeah, I don't want to work. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're going to we're gonna start a new thing. I don't even know if it'll let me. I think I have to fully reset to do that. I don't think I can go to the menu and wipe the town. I don't want to work, man. That is a mood. Yeah. I mean, I'll work when I reset a new town, but I'm not going to work on a town that's literally been sitting since 2006, untouched. Like, it's just, it would take me all stream just to pick all these fucking weeds. Let alone make friends with all these people that I have apparently, you know, pissed off to the point of moving out. Like, I don't think I've ever seen this many weeds, even when I used to play. So the only thing we didn't visit was the police station, which is over here somewhere. Oh, don't run away. Talk to me. Yeah. I don't want anything. I'm just sorry that I exist. It's north of here. Oh, Matilda. Yeah, 215 months. You've acquired a vast wealth since then. Oh my god, I'm being read for filth. No, don't do anything for me. Leave me alone. I'm going to the police station. If I can find it, because I'm fucking apparently too stupid to figure it out. So yeah, you actually had... So this is what's funny, right? So your town is super small, really, compared to most things in video games now. But you actually had 2 posted maps. And there's 2 police officers. There's Copper, and I think Booker is the other one. Dark is suspicious. Tell me, how else can Officer Copper be of assistance? Any goings-on? You ask about goings-on. Well, in today's mail, the police station received something from Sahara, the carpet trader. It was an application for permission to operate as a door-to-door marketer. It seemed to be in order. This particular application requested the permit for February 13th. It was summarily approved. So yeah, you used to have, for some people, kind of a prediction, if you checked anyways, on when they would come. It wasn't as random as now, where it's totally mixed up and you have no clue until the day of. We'll go inside. And obviously you can go inside. She's kind of obnoxious. Yeah, book her. Okay. Sure. Yes. So this is the lost and found that we mentioned earlier. And you could. This is like kind of the recycle bin, but there's like wanted posters and like recruitment posters. It's really funny. But yeah, you can take any of the lost and found items. So yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead. I just gave a quick run through of kind of the base features of OG Animal Crossing. And we're gonna start a new town. We're gonna start in spring because fuck all this snow. Because I don't time travel in my actual Animal Crossing game, like in New Horizons. I don't. Oh yeah, and you have a dock in your pond. This is the pond for this town. So you can go fish off of that as well. I'm gonna reset. I'm hoping that won't fuck up the game capture. And we're gonna build a new town together. Well, it's not really build because you don't get to actually build it like in New Horizons, but you know what I mean. Hopefully this won't fuck up. Let us hard boot and see what happens. Okay. Worked okay on my end, at least. Look at all this nostalgia. Look at that creepy face. I will say... do I... Oh, Huck. No, get out of here. Yeah. The lily pad. Yeah, lily pads are nice. No, we want to get rid of this town and we want to start all over. I have no idea where the fuck that town came from, that character came from, what the hell happened to my other character. No clue. No clue. So we're gonna demolish a town. We're gonna build a new town. Bye, Huck. But if you want to build a new town, then everything in Cameron will be erased. No one living in Cameron now will survive. They make it sound so fucking horrible. And everything in your house will vanish, which is nothing because the house was empty. Every last piece of furniture, which was 2 roaches and nothing else. And if anyone is out traveling, there won't be any town to come home to. Yeah, so if you have more than one person, not in town. Are you still sure that you want to create a new town? Yes. Why? I don't get it. All right, I'll erase Cameron, but I won't like it. I'm erasing the town. Do not turn the power off. Remove the memory card. There's a lot of features in Old Animal Crossing that are really cool, and I think would translate really well to New Horizons, and they just haven't introduced yet, and they might do it in the future. Alright. I wonder if we'll ever see each other again. Whatever, Hopper. Yeah, fuck you, Huck. Okay, so now you guys will kind of get to see what happens from the beginning of a new town. So you usually are introduced by KK in his polygonal glory. So, and honestly, the New Horizons text is very similar to the original. So you've decided to move out, get your own place, see the world. That's groovy. Who needs someone telling you what to do all the time? You can do what you want, when you want, where you want. Yeah, living on your own, being free, feels great. But living by yourself can be a real drag, too. Still, if you really got some really tight friends somewhere nearby, then you know it'll all work out. Yeah, man, friends are far out. Oh, I guess I'm kind of rambling. My bad. So are you ready to hop on that train and go for a ride? Oh, I almost forgot. You'll enjoy your time in the world of Animal Crossing more if you get some friends to come here too. Yeah, it'd be really cool if a lot of your friends came to visit our town. Later. Here's a feature we don't have. So there's Joan, which is not in modern Animal Crossing. We don't have really... We've seen Rover once, but Rover is kind of a staple of OG Animal Crossing. Excuse me, do you have a second? Could you help me out? Is it... Let's see now. 1 p.m. on a Tuesday. Why the fuck does it keep resetting to 2030? What the fuck? Okay. It's not. Well, do you think you could straighten this out for me? So he's kind of like your in-between. The train is your in-between. The future. Yeah, let's do this again, because I just reset this time, but apparently it wants to be 2030 really bad. Which actually, I wonder if it's hard set in the Gamecube. Am I going to need to go out to the menu? I might need to go out to the menu. Because I think it'll just keep resetting if it's set to the wrong time. Well, we'll do it another time. Let's see, what time is it? It is What is it, like 1813? Is that right? I think that's right. I'm not gonna set it to the current date. I'm gonna set it to... Let's set it to March. Let's set it to spring. We'll just set it to 2021. Why not? Actually, you know what? Hold up. Let's set it to, like... Well, you know what? No, we'll leave it at regular time. We'll leave it at regular time, but we'll set it date-wise. So that way, like, it's the right time of day in the game. Now let me get this straight. You say it's 6:13 p.m. on March 1st. Sure. Yes. Say, thanks. You're too kind. Really, you're a big help. So, you mind if I sit here? I promise I won't fall asleep, tumble onto you, and start drooling on your shirt. So how you answer Rover's questions depends how you look, which is always a fucking disaster. And usually back in the day we would use a guide to not get the ugly face. But I'm going to leave it up to chance on this one. Thanks again. It sure is nice meeting friendly folk on the train. You aren't a psycho, right? Just kidding. Say, by the way, what's your name? I see, okay. Let's see. Let us... Oh, I see. Sorry. Rusty. We're just gonna set it to Ghost. You don't have room to write anymore? What? That made any sense. I'm so fucking lost right now. Like, did I accidentally put a bunch of spaces somehow? Okay, well, Ghost. Now that is an odd name. Not that my opinion means much. What matters is, do you like the name? Isn't it cool? Oh, I'm sorry, did I say it was odd? It's not odd. It's a great name for a boy. Really, it's a really great name. And then obviously, you could correct him if you didn't understand what the dialogue boxes mean, because unlike modern Animal Crossing, it was very, very, sexist. Slash, binary. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, where are you headed? This is where you would name your town. What do I want to name the town? What do I want to name? Let's see, yeah, you'll have to have the system match. That's how I kept New Leaf in 2014 forever. Why did you keep it in 2014? That seems very specific. Let's see, what do I want to name this town? Let's name it... What's bad is before New Horizons came out, I had a long-ass list of options for my town names. Like, I literally had thought about it for so long that I had a list. I couldn't tell you 5 names that were on that list right now. That was less than a year ago. I'm moving. Moving, huh? I hate moving pack boxes, unpack boxes. It never ends. Say, where's your new place? So you can be nice or mean, and these answers do have an effect on your character's looks. What, you don't know yet? Are you out of your tree? Well, we obviously need to find you a place to live. Oh, wait. Boy, am I dense. This buddy of mine runs the shop in Oakmoss. Let me give him a jingle. This'll take me 2 seconds. Wait right here, okay? And then he goes to use the phone. He calls Tom Nook. So Joan is the, like, grandmother to, what's her name? Daisy May? And she's, obviously a sow, so she was Sow Joan and ran a stock market. So Dow Jones, Sow Jones, ha 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 ha. Hey there, Nook, it's me. So, what's the good word? You raking in the cash? Uh-huh, yeah. Ooh, that's rough, brudda. Well, it's a crazy world. Anyway, as I was saying, I have someone here who wants to move to Oakmoss. Oh yeah, completely, but the poor thing still hasn't found a place to live. It's sort of a tight spot. The kid's name? Why, it's Ghost. Yeah, today, so think you can help out? Oh really? Uh-huh. I see. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll pass the word on. So we'll catch up later. Right. Thanks a lot. See ya, Nook, my man. Bye. Okay, I'm back. Miss me? Well, good news for you. It sounds like my buddy has some brand new houses for sale. Dirt cheap. The work's all done, but he hasn't been able to rent them. He wants to unload them, so he's willing to take a loss. You have money, right? Just a little. Oh, really? No wonder you look so helpless. Wow, thanks, Rover. But don't worry, these things have a way of working out. Do they? Do they? In Animal Crossing they do, but they say money makes the world go round, and what goes around comes around. Wait, I've confused myself. Oh, looks like we're about to pull into Oakmoss. Did I mention I love this place? Remember, things are never as bad as they seem, honestly. Good luck and all that. Maybe we'll run into each other again sometime. Well, goodbye. We pull into the train station. It is not snowy, and we have square grass. Square grass. Oakmoss. Now arriving at Oakmoss as I choke on my drink. Welcome to Oakmoss. Watch your step. Eek eek. I'm not doing the eek eek sound. I almost choked on tea. I'm not going to choke to death. Okay, face isn't terrible. Could have done worse. So, that's answering Rover's questions affects your face. And you can't change your face. So, you have to reset your game to reset your face. Excuse me. Hey, you there. Yes, you. Okay, Karen, calm down. I'm right here. Tom Nook did not wear pants before. He only wore an apron, and that's because tanukis have giant balls. And I don't think a lot of people in America knew that when this game came out. That Tom Nook is a tanuki, and tanukis have big magical ball sacks, and that's why he wore an apron and wasn't naked. Because you gotta think, right? The rest of the animals in the game don't wear pants, but Tom Nook always keeps his junk covered. There's a reason. Would your name happen to be Ghost? Good. I just now had a phone call about you, Whew, I'm glad I made it here in time to meet your train. I'm afraid I'm not in the best shape of my life. But I ramble. My name is Tom Nook. I, run the store here in town. I'm quite pleased to meet you, yes? Something strikes me as odd, though, my young friend. Moving to a town before settling on a place to live? Why, it's the craziest thing I have ever heard of. Madness. Absolute madness, Don't laugh. Oh, sorry, pardon me. I beg you. That just struck my funny bone. Now, don't you worry. It may be small, but I have a house you can move into right away. It should more than suit your needs, I can show it to you now, so come along, let's scuttle. Let me follow Tom Nook. A little kind of cutscene. To the neighborhood. Now, the reason I knew that last house was not my first house is because whenever I played Animal Crossing in anyone's town, I always took the same house. So you can choose any of the 4. There's no real difference. It's a position thing, and you can go inside and look at them all. So, like, for example, the only real difference to start off is the roof colors are different. So you have green, you have yellow, you have the red, and you have like kind of like an orangey color, though on my TV they honestly look identical. I always took the top left house, and I don't know why. The only differences are the default wallpaper and floor, but you can always change that. So this one's got kind of a brick look and a stone kind of floor. And then we'll go ahead and just show them off since we're here. This one's more of the shanty, like, walls and the wooden floor. And really, like, if you were playing with 4 people in your house, so, like, if your family shared or you and your siblings played together, that's really the only time this really matters. If you're just playing one character, then it doesn't really matter. This one's got another stone floor and, like, looks like metal wall, maybe, or a concrete wall. I think the TV coloring is really hard compared to probably how it's showing up on stream. And then the last one. So those are the 4 houses. Those are the defaults. And just like the houses in the newer Animal Crossing, you can change all that. So we're going to go ahead and take the top left house, because why not? A happy day for you, I'm certain. I'll tell you what, I'll even throw in the radio in there at no extra charge. I could never sell that thing at the shop. Now let me see, I suppose you'd like a quick rundown of your house, so listen carefully, please. As you can no doubt see, the house doesn't have any furniture in it at all. Yes, quite bare, I'm afraid. Anything you need, you'll have to get on your own. Obviously, you can't expect me to furnish the place for you. You can do whatever you like with your own stuff, but don't try to mess around with other folks' things. Yes, in old Animal Crossing, you could not put furniture outside, so you couldn't do too much. Well, not that you can. Ho, 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 ho. Nobody will know if you just nudge stuff, though. You'll probably want to pop into neighbors' houses to get some ideas for your own interior designs. I would. Oh, yes, that weird thing over by the door there. That would be your personal gyroid assistant. If visitors stop by when you're not around, this gyroid will meet and greet them, It truly is a must-have. You can teach it messages, and then the little fellow will repeat them to visitors. And that's just one of its talents. You can also leave items with it, which it can give or even sell to folks. Oh, and one more thing. When you're done playing, be absolutely sure to speak to your gyroid. For that is the only way for you to save everything you did that day. It would be a shame to lose such things. If you quit playing without talking to it first, it'll be like everything you did that day never even happened, and you'll get fucking screamed at. I can't imagine a worse fate. Please take extra care so you never forget. I'd hate to see such a thing happen. The dramatic the in chat. And that marks the end of my explanation. I'm hoping that I didn't forget anything. Did you get all that? Do you perhaps wish to hear it again? No, thank you. Yes, well, I'm sure you'll settle into the particulars of life in due time, don't worry. Now then, let's see. With fees and closing costs, the house comes to 19,800 bells. And you have 1,000 bells in your pocket that it makes you hand him. And then he pimp slaps you and goes, bitch, where's my money? Yes, that would be not nearly enough. You only have 1,000 bells? You're joking with me, yes? Why, you're so short I can't help but laugh. You know what happens to people who don't have money, don't you? I break their fucking kneecaps. I'll tell you, they can't buy a house. But you still need a place to stay, don't you? A thorny situation, yes, rather thorny. Then, here's what we'll do. You can work part-time at my shop to pay off the rest. Yes, that's acceptable. Splendid, we're all set. This will work wonderfully. Now then, you'll have to come by my shop later to work. You can find my shop in Acre A5. You can't miss it. At least most people can't miss it. If you have trouble, check the map by the station, yes? I'm heading back there now, so I'll be waiting for you. I'd ask you to be quick about coming, yes? Well, that's what she said. Alright. So now we are back in Oak Moss. We've got this little purple outfit. Let's take a look at our... Oh, we don't have a map. Oh, you have to get a map. I forget. You don't have, like, a built-in map, but we can look at a map here. Oh, look at our town layout. Everything's kind of in the south. So our post office is right here up top, and our dump are next to each other, right in the top corner. And then the shop is in the opposite top corner. That's nice. We have Stew. We have our little neighborhood up north. I don't think I've ever had an Animal Crossing village where the town was so far north. I think I've always had it where it's, like, lower, but okay. So we have Stew, we have Iggy, we have Buzz, we have Bertha, and Cherry. But Cherry with an I, not Cherry. And then we have Pearl. And we have the tailor shop down in the bottom left corner. I actually really like that isolated little, like, incline cliff for the tailor shop and then the bridge over. I actually like that. That's pretty cool. The museum, the wishing well, and the police station are all right next to each other in the bottom southeast corner. These are kind of, like, weirdly placed, but okay. I'm trying to remember, were the purple houses, are they just by gender? Were purple houses the females and then blue houses the boys? I don't remember. Let's see. My butt was very enthusiastic about that There's no she that has ever said that. Listen, it's a joke for a reason. Got a nice little river. I also do kind of miss these, like, patches in New Animal Crossing. I know people have custom made them. Oh, hello. Stew. Ooh. Where are you going at this time of night, Moo Dude? Well, that doesn't matter right now, Moo Dude. What's important is that you tell me your name. Okay, I've got it, Ghost, right? See, I remembered your name, so that means we're gonna be friends, Moo Dude. Let's talk again sometime. Okay, so we've met Stew. I kind of hate not having the map, but we'll get the map eventually. Go that way. Also, you can't really walk super diagonally when you're changing screens or it just doesn't go. Is there there's no bridge up here, which sucks. I want a bridge up here. Oh my nose is super itchy. No, itchy nose. Not having a map when you first start and trying to, like, learn the lay of a new town is... Ooh, we have, like, a little isolated rock island with 2 bridges. What the heck? That's cool. Okay, so this is what Nook's Cranny looks like in this game. It's just like a little shack, basically. It upgrades as you do more business. Well, finally you arrive. What took you so long? Yeah, you don't get this in New Animal Crossing. No toddler would play this. I was starting to wonder if you'd show. Only kidding. Very good, yes. First off, you'll need to change into these clothes. We're back into the uniform. If you must know, I suppose I'd call it your uniform. Please let me know when you're done changing. Yes, I'm gonna get naked right in front of you. Shut the hell up. Here you go, Tom Nook. Are you happy? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? That's better. Yes, you look like you were born to wear that uniform. Now you can start working off the remaining 18,800 bells you owe on your house. Hurrah! First off, I want you to go plant some trees and flowers around my shop. Go do this manual labor, because I'm not wearing any pants and I don't want to get my balls dirty. The area around here is too dull, not charming at all. It's just not an ideal sort of shopping experience, People like shopping in areas that are clean and well kept, but I want you to spruce things up a bit for me. When you're finished, come and tell me, yes? So as you can see, you have a few items you can buy. Giant spider web, because that's always appealing. You can buy a shovel, some wallpaper. Please move your fat ass out of the way. Thank you. So let's plant a... What do we got? Got some saplings. Are these all just regular saplings? We'll plant some stuff back here. Can I plant one here? I don't remember the hitbox for the old Animal Crossing stuff. What do we got? We got purple pansies, white tulips, Is that all we got? Yellow pansies, white cosmos, yellow tulip, pink cosmos. So, the other thing that's different is plants, just when you planted them, they were fully grown, except for trees, like flowers are fully grown. However, if you run over them, they go away forever. Which people in New Animal Crossing, I think, assumed was how the plants worked in the current game. But thankfully they don't, they just grow back. But you would have to keep replacing your flowers if you fuck them up, or if your friends fuck them up. So you can walk through them, but you can't run through them. If you run through them, they literally disappear. Like, they turn into dust. So, okay, we've planted all the stuff. As my chair loudly creaks, so hard to find good help. Aren't you done yet? Just press the Y button to open your item screen. Then just choose a seedling. Didn't I plant it all? Oh, one more thing. Be sure to do it outside. Oh, I missed one. I am a terrible employee. Never mind. I didn't see that last one. Let's just plant it like somewhere's over here. I don't really want it next to his shop. He's already got... Oh, we have apples. Apples is our new fruit. Nice. We'll just plant it somewhere down here. I don't think he's going to check. Alright. Now he can stop yelling at me for being incompetent. Sorry, my nose is super itchy all of a sudden, so I keep pausing to itch my nose. So did you make it look a little nicer out there? Gave the ground some charming character? Hmm? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so I won't bother asking how you chose where to plant everything. After all, I'm not the one who will get laughed at when travelers from other villages see your work. I know. Now, let's just see here. That little chore was worth, oh, let's call it about 80 bells, yes. Quite generous, I know. Oh, and about your wages, I'll just keep them as payment. Toward your mortgage, hmm? Now, what should I have you do next? Wait just a moment, something just struck me. Ghost, you just moved to Oakmoss. But you haven't introduced yourself to all the townsfolk, have you? I'm going to give you a little break. So, why don't you go introduce yourself to everyone in town? Go on now. And don't forget to introduce yourself to the mayor, too. That would show some class. You can probably find him wandering around near the wishing well. I'll see you later, yes? Yeah, so you don't really make money, you just pay off your, These people are assholes. What's weird, so the allergy thing, I was fine for a while, and like just like tonight again, like I suddenly got like weird allergy again, and I don't know why, because nothing has changed, and I've taken my allergy medicine for the day. Just my nose gets like really itchy, like something is, I don't know, in the house that I'm allergic to, but I don't know what, because I haven't done anything, you know, cleaned and everything, but I haven't like brought anything into the house or into my room that's new. Okay, we got some cool rampage. I hate not having a map because I'm gonna be lost as fuck. Here's our little money spot, but we don't have a shovel yet because we ain't got no money. Just run around a little bit and see who we find where. So here is our police department. We can look at the map really quick. We talked to Stu already. Saw Stu. Nope. Bertha. Oh my, who are you? I wonder, have we never met before? Or is it just so dim outside that I can't recognize you, Bloop? By the way, my name is Bertha. Did you know that already? Ah, well, so this must be the first time we've met after all. Let's see, you're Ghost, right? See, I've already memorized your name. Jerry! Or Sherry, I guess, technically. Oh, hi, nice night, huh? I'm Sherry. You want to know why I told you my name? Look at that angry face. Well, it's because I thought maybe we could be friends, of course, tra-la-la. So whenever I see tra-la-la, I always think about David Bowie. Tra-la-la! Like, in the nasty way. So that's in my head, that's how she sounds. Get to the center of the labyrinth, huh? Tra-la-la. I've had oodles of free time lately, so I just thought you might drop by sometime so we could talk tra-la-la. Bertha's a sweetie. Only if you don't cross her. Like everyone else in this game. Let's see, Wishing Well. Where is Tortimer? There he is! Hey, who are you, you whippersnapper? Tell me something. Who do you respect the most? My grandpa. This is a Japanese game. I respect my grandfather the most. Well now, if my wizened old looks inspired respect, you may be young, but you have a keen eye. Tell me, what's your name? Ghost? Well, that's nice. It's different. Your parents must be proud. My name is Tortimer. I happen to be the mayor here in Oakmoss. Yepper, quite the big job. You seem like a decent sort. Whenever there's a holiday or an event going on in town, why don't you come see me? I'm sure I'll have some interesting stuff to pass on. Yepper, I surely will. As he dies. Tortimer is like, so I think the headcanon is that Tortimer is dead in New Horizons. I think that's kind of what everyone has decided, and that's why we haven't seen him. Because Tortimer was fucking old back then, and like, yes, he's a tortoise, so he lives forever, but where the fuck Tortimer at? He hasn't visited or been like a special character or anything. Like, I get he's not mayor of our island, but because like in New Leaf, you're the mayor of your island. Oh. Pearl. Yes, and do you need something, kitten? Don't be rude. Tell me your name before asking for mine. I see. Ghost, huh? I'm Pearl. I'll see you, kitten. Yeah, everyone kind of has to warm up to you. They don't really... Like, you're not friends to start with. You literally have to become friends. You're just a stranger to them, and you've moved into their city. So... The Able sisters down here on the corner. Yeah, no, they were never peppy. Well, they become peppy and happy as you become friendly to them. But they're not peppy and happy to start with. They're all pretty much rude, and then like if you cross them or if you don't sign in or you don't take care of the town, they get nasty and leave. So yeah, I don't think a lot of people who play the new one realize that like Animal Crossing villagers weren't always so nice. Goat. Look at that face. Hey, nice night, huh? Glad to meet you, pally. So who are you? Ghost. Yeah, alright. Oh my god, look at this crack face with the bloodshot eyes. Jesus Christ. Alright, I've got it, pally. My name's Iggy. You got that, pally? Oh my god. Okay, I liked him because he was a goat, but then he turned into a serial killer. Buzz, isn't it a little late for one to be running around alone? You should be home enjoying a nice quiet evening. Oops, I didn't mean to stick my nose in your business. My mistake, Captain. I always do that. I up and say something rude to someone I've only just met, Captain. Pretend it never happened. Maybe we can still be friends, Captain. I assume this is his house. Yes. Who have we missed? Who have we missed? We don't have a map yet, so I have to go to the station. So yeah, so all of our stuff is kind of up here in the top corner, which is nice. And dump. Is there anything in the dump yet, or no? Not on day one. Not on day one. Got a lot of trees. We'll fix our town tune another time. Our post office. I feel like I missed somebody. Who did I miss? We got Stu. We got Bertha. We got Sherry. We got Iggy and Buzz. I guess we did get everybody in Pearl. Yeah, the goat's name was Iggy. Yeah, correct. Crack eyes. So there are also a few villagers in this game that are not in future Animal Crossing games, either because their English names were not suitable, or they just were phased out and like combined into another character. Like there's an anteater who isn't around anymore named Nosegay. And when I say Nosegay, I mean it's spelt exactly how you assume the word nosegay is spelled. Nose and gay. G-A-Y. Why they translated his name to Nosegay, I don't even remember what his original name was, but yeesh. So, did you meet everyone in town? Quite a motley crew, yes. But variety is the spice of life, you know. If you don't get along well with the folks here in Oakmoss, you'll never fit in. You understand? But never fear, I have a good feeling about you. Now then, what shall I have you do next? Ah, yes, I need you to deliver some furniture. At last, it's like you're actually working in the shop. Take this furniture to Iggy. No, I don't want to go back to Iggy's. In Acre C1, yes. And don't stop to sniff the roses on the way. Go straight there and then come straight back. Yeah, so they kind of like, if you dawdled, I think you got punished. Yeah, he was disregarded, or discarded. Buzz is still in New Horizons, yeah. I need a map. How about you give me a fucking map, Nook, you cheap bastard? Because I don't know where the hell I'm going still. Like, I just started this town right now. I don't know where shit is, and I don't know where I am, and there's trees everywhere, and there's no sidewalk, and not that there's sidewalk in my New Horizons town, but also like that we have a fruit tree, like, right there in front of our house. Iggy, you still hanging out somewhere around? Where you at? Where you at, Iggy? Where the fuck Iggy go? He was here. Where is he? Did he go inside? I don't think so. Stuck on a tree. There he is. How are you doing? Tell me. What's new? Delivery! And then we give the delivery. These transitions into the next area would kill me after an hour, like the pause and pan. Oh, yeah, it's fucking rough. Whoa, what's up with this? What are you doing delivering stuff? You lose a bet? Oh, so that's the story. You're in a bit of a bind, huh? That's the way it goes in the big old real world. Gotta get by somehow. Don't worry about it, Pally. Tell you what, how's about I hook you up with this rad daffodil as a little housewarming gift? Hey, no big thing, baby. It'd be brutal to live in an empty house, Pally. Besides, you can use it to deck out your place. You know, move it around, see where it fits best. Oh, I do it all the time. Helps me stay buff. Just face your furniture, hold down the A button, and move it around. Yeah, you can push it, pull it, rotate it, whatever. Don't bench press anything. I hurt my back that way. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, you can also open doors and drawers and stow stuff away. Just stand in front of the furniture, press the A button, you can turn on the radio the same way. It's loads of fun. Finding sweet furniture, arranging it, making your room look really cool. It's awesome. No joke. You're looking at me like I'm nuts, but you'll see. You'll get into it more once you get time off, Pally. Alright, delivered the furniture, shut the fuck up. I need to figure out how to get back over there without wasting too much time. Welcome back, Worker B. Looks like you've delivered the furniture. Nice work. You did a good job, so I figure that earns you, oh, say, 230 bells. Not bad wages, Now, on to your next task. What's that? You say it's too difficult to try to find things without a map? Thank the Lord. Honestly, kids these days and their constant complaints. Why, when I was just a little raccoon, never mind. Okay, here's a map. Press the X button to look at it. You should serve your needs just fine, Your next job is to write some copy for a direct mailing, you know, sort of a personal advertisement. I want you to send it to Stu, who lives in an acre somewhere in row B. It's just good business. Stu is a very loyal customer, so this is a notice of a special sale. As for what you write, well, we'll just leave it up to you, but try to make it exciting. Oh, and you might want to think about introducing yourself. It works for me, yes? Okay, I'm going to tell you, because this will take 8,000 years to write a real letter, I'm going to just put something short and get in trouble for it. Go to the post office to mail the letter. You'll find the post office in Acre A2. Now, hurry back. Yeah, I miss the post office and all the post office folks myself. Good job, it took you longer than I would have liked, so I'll dock you a bit. How does 130 sound? But I'm glad you got it done. After all, if you can't even write a letter, you're going to have problems in this town. Oh, yes, well, I haven't actually prepared the next package I need for you to deliver. I'm a bit behind. It would be a waste for you to just hang around here and wait for me, so why don't you go help out the villagers? You may find you can do a little bit better working for them than you can for me. But not much better, yes. Just be sure to come back here after a bit, You want to give me a daffodil? There used to be a thing, and I don't know if this is still... I thought there used to be like a shortcut, but maybe you can't do it. I don't remember. Why did you change out of your uniform? Just who gave you permission to do that, I'm wondering. Well, I'm getting PTSD. I swear that it is... What is it with kids these days? Always needing a casual workplace? Why, when I was young, I suppose I must change with the times, yes? Go on with your hipness. Wear whatever you like. But, you can't wear anything that might make my customers feel uncomfortable, yes? On this point, I won't budge. That's just the way society works. You understand? Sometimes you have to obey the rules, yes? Jesus Christ, you told me to take a fucking break and I turned out and changed out of my fucking clothes! Holy fuck! Tom Nook just fucking gave me more flashbacks to my fucking mother. Jesus Christ. Who told you you could change your clothes? Holy shit. Let's get stung by some bees and fuck shit up. Let's go. The rumble is so satisfying. Where the fuck is all my stuff from the trees? Come on, man. Give me some tree money. Got some apples. I'll take those. No satanic pantaloons. How dare I put on a fucking shirt when I'm told I'm on break from my... I'm gonna tell you, Tom Nook, I don't know what fucking world you live in, but in the real world, when you go on break, you don't go out in the world in your fucking work uniform or you get fired. Like, of all the jobs I've had, I've never even been able to wear my fucking name tag outside of my job. Like, let alone my full uniform, without the risk of being fired. So the idea of being told I'm on break and to go have a life in my uniform is wild. Just gonna say. my god, these allergies, my dude. I'm gonna rip my nose off of my face. Hey, $100. Need a shovel. $100. Are we joking? Some things never change. I got stung by a bee. Yeah, they were bees back in the day. They weren't wasps. That's one thing I remember. Oh no, they're having a fight. What's the matter? Why the long swollen face? What are you, a crybaby? You can't walk around looking so hangdog. What the fuck is hangdog? Who the fuck says that? Shape up. Get a grip on yourself. So, what if the bee stung you? It happens. You gotta wear your scars with pride, Captain. No child would want to play this game. Who's there? Who's that? Oh, ghost. Sorry if I sounded gruff. It's dark out. I see a creepy-looking face. It kind of startled me. That bee sting you're sporting doesn't look all that good. You should probably go home early and get some rest. Otherwise, the swelling might not go down overnight. What's going down? Well, I'll tell you one thing what that did. The sun. Anywho, you'd probably want something, don't you? Can I help you out? Yeah, I got a little job for you. Check this out. I lent a comic book to Sherry the other day. Nickname? Dandruff. Cause Sherry's all about flaking. Thing is, I'm too busy to go get my property. So, can you go pick it up for me? What do you say? Sure. So that's that. I'm waiting on you, ghosts. What's the quickest way to get to Sherry's? To go down and across. Stuck on a tree. Oh my god, why are my allergies so bad? My nose is like really, really itching. Holy poop. Yo, Sherry, Dandruff, what up? Eek! Hey, don't try to scare me like that. Creeping up on a girl with some super gross mask on and... Ghost? Is that actually you? Oh, were you stung by a bee, you poor baby? That's no kind of fun. I bet you were doing something naughty, like throwing rocks at a hive or shaking trees. Tra-la-la. Everyone's a bitch when you first move in. Ghost, how nice to see you again on such a fine evening. Tra-la-la. Anyway, what's up? Tra-la-la. Picking up, motherfucker. Repo. The comic book. You want that old thing? Tra-la-la. Stuck on a Tree, the autobiography of Ghost. Yeah. You want that old thing? You so crazy. You so crazy. Literally written as you so crazy. Well, too bad for you. I lent it to Bertha. So I don't have, like, the slightest clue where it is. Ha ha ha. Call me flaky all you want. But you still have to go see Bertha about getting it back. Tra-la-la. Like, imagine lending your shit out to somebody and then literally them just giving it to whoever the fuck they want. No, get away from me. Leave me alone, you monster. Ghost, don't scare me like that. I almost jumped out of my skin. My life flashed before my eyes. Bloop. The sun has set, hasn't it? So tell me, Ghost, what did you want? I'm picking up. So you came to get the comic book, right? Yeah, well, about that. Pearl has it. I was forced to hand it over. Really, I had no say in the matter. I'd tell you about it, but it would take all day. I'm sorry, but you'll have to go get it from Pearl. Y'all are the worst neighbors. I hate all of you. I hate all of you, and I want to go back to my island where people like me and are nice and don't make fun of my face. Well, they do make fun of my face, but for other reasons. Reasons that make sense. Good evening, Ghost. Have you been shaking trees in hopes of finding money or something besides bees? Teehee, I know. It's written all over your face. You get it. So, what did you get? Fruit wouldn't be worth the trouble. I should hope it was something better than that. I don't know what you were after, but it looks like you paid a pretty high price, kitten. Does it matter that you're reading like 1 second before we see the words? Not sure where you lay on that, lol. That might just be the GameCube. It might just be the GameCube capture because I have to use an older style capture card to play the GameCube. So it might just be delay. I wouldn't know how to really fuck with that without fucking it up worse. I'm not using my Elgato HD 60, whatever the hell it's called. I'm using like with one of the oldest Elgato, because it has a direct plug-in for composite cables. Yeah, I'd have to delay my mic. Yeah, I don't even have this set up as like a separate scene. I'm literally using the same scene that I would normally use for streaming HD. I just switched out the capture card hookup. So, oh well. I mean, at least it's not plot, right? Like, it's just dialogue, so it's not too big of a deal, but good to know for the future. I don't know what you were after, but it looks like you paid a pretty high price. Okay, give me the comic book, bitch. My, I didn't expect you again. Hello there. But let's get right to the point. What can I do for you? I'm picking up. You've come to pick up the comic book. Oh dear. Well, this is sort of awkward. How should I put this? Stu took it. I'm sorry, but could you go talk to Stu? I'm afraid that's the only way to go. And nobody is accountable for themselves. They literally are just like, you go do it. I don't want to deal with my fuck-ups. You do. You deal with my fuck-up. Yeah, for this I probably wouldn't bother to delay the mic, since it's not like plot intense or anything. If it was a game with plot, then I would probably set up a separate scene and fuck with it, but since this is like my main setup, I'm just rigged into playing composite. I'm like, yeah, let's not fuck with it too much, because it'll just escalate into a bigger issue. I already know where that will go. Let's see. Stu is the one up here, right? Yeah, so I have to go up here somewhere. He's above the river, yeah. So real question is, since we did a tour of the original town, and we kind of did the initial setup of this town, what would you guys who are in chat chilling prefer for the rest of the stream? Because it's just hit 7 o'clock here, and I still have time. Been going for about an hour and a half. And I didn't plan on doing like a super long like OG Animal Crossing stream in one sitting, just because, like, especially at the beginning where it's kind of grind heavy, it's not like the most interesting thing to like run around and run errands and do shit for Nook, at least in my opinion. Yes, give me the comic book. I didn't forget. I was actually thinking about returning it tomorrow. Yeah, okay. I can switch over to New Horizons and we can continue Animal Crossing, but in a different capacity. Or if people are down and want to play, we can play Jackbox. Or we can just do this for the night and then I call it after this. Keep it tasteful, folks. Love it. The original Happy Home Academy styling guide, 10,000 to 70,000 points. Okay. Whatever I want to do. I actually didn't check in on my New Horizons today. I have done no terraforming lately. My town is very behind. I have been slacking off. I recorded a kanji video yesterday. I put up the Rock Band video on Coffee. If you didn't see that, I know April did. Delivery. Whoa, you're amazing. It only took you 16,000 hours to get it, but I can't believe you actually got my comic book back. Thanks. And that's the sound of achieving a goal. It's time for your reward. What do you say to 1,062 bells? Thanks again. So I'm pretty sure all of that runs on a timer, and like the faster you do it, the better you do. Just like with the Nook stuff. Oh, it's just Ghost again. Hey, Captain. So then, why are you here? I will not be able to hop on for Jackbox today, but I'll be hanging out in chat no matter what. Okay, so we won't do Jackbox if people aren't going to be available. That's fine. I don't know, maybe I can switch over and just do some chill New Horizons work. Otherwise, I might just do a little bit more of this and call it after this, and then just save New Horizons for tomorrow, maybe? Because I didn't have plans for tomorrow's stream specifically. Yeah, I might save New Horizons for tomorrow's stream. And then just do this for today. Because it's already been over an hour and a half, so to switch now, I would have to do like another hour and a half. Let's see what Buzz needs. Nothing, I've got nothing. Not a zero zip zilch. Sorry, but try again later, Captain. Okay. Nothing for Buzz. Pick some of these apples. Oh, it's stuck on the cutscene. I was like, I'm not even touching anything. How can I not walk? OG Animal Crossing, where you get stuck on literally nothing, because there's nothing there. Oh, fuck. I forget. You can't stack fruit in original Animal Crossing. I thought you could stack fruit, but it was a less big stack. I wish there was an easy way to stream from a 3DS, because I would stream my New Leaf Town. I haven't been on it since the beginning of 2020, because I did check in with it before New Horizons came out, but I haven't played it since New Horizons came out, so that's also probably a big mess, but I don't have an easy way of streaming that. And I don't think anybody wants to watch, like, a cam of a 3DS. Even on a high-quality camera, that's kind of crap. Yeah, check on Steeb. Well, I normally don't switch over to Steeb from console because it requires more change. I mean, I can if people want to wait for it. For me to switch over, I can. But, like, I literally have to unplug the Gamecube setup to do that. Like, when I play PC games, it's easier because I just hit a button and I switch from one game to another. But when I'm playing on console, I have to literally turn the console off, change the scene in the stream, even if I do it on shortcut, unplug the cables, plug it into my monitor so I can see the game. So, yeah, that's why usually you only get Steve on PC gaming days like Oodlets. Oh, hey Christian. Welcome. I'm gonna go check in with Nook, because I don't know if I only needed to do one very long errand, and now he's ready for me. Let me put my uniform on before he fucking screams at me for a second time like a fucking crazy person. I've been screamed at for changing out of a work uniform. Were you able to help anybody out? Many animals need things, Did you get anything good in return? The critters in town are all fairly generous, so your work never goes unrewarded. That's quite nice, yes? Next, I need you to deliver a nice carpet for me, yes? And don't dilly-dally along the way, Take this carpet to Pearl. Yes, of course. Take it to the furthest away person on the island, on the town. Oh, fuck. Just because I'm not watching you doesn't mean you can stop and chit-chat on your way. Then again, there's no way I can keep tabs on you. Just try not to gab too much. Tell me when you're done. Well, there is, because he literally times you. What's the quickest way for me to get to Pearl to go? Yeah, I can go down this way. Okay. don't know my way around this town yet, and I keep calling it an island even though it's not an island. I mean, I guess it's probably technically on an island because it's technically Japan. But you know what I mean. It's not an island. Like, hey, you. It's gotten really dark out, hasn't it, kid? Yes, indeed. But let's get right to the point. What can I do for you? Delivery. Take it. You. Where have you been? If you'd taken 1 minute longer, I would have lodged a complaint with Tom. I went to a lot of trouble to find this carpet. It perfectly matches the sheer elegance of my room. Most common folk don't know this, but you simply have to have carpeting and wallpaper that set each other off. Just by the looks of you, I bet your wallpaper and rug look positively awful, you poor thing. I'm sure even the ratty old carpet I've been using would make your room look better. Oh, well, you work for him, so yes, you wear a uniform, and he's a nasty asshole to you. He's your boss. I'm sure even that ratty old carpet, blah, 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 blah. Of course, even this carpet may be too glamorous for a hovel like the one you've decided to inhabit. You must make do with what you have, no matter how pathetic it may be. Look for rugs at Nook's shop. He's always changing his product line, so you never know what you might find something spectacular. Or I'll look in the dump where it's fucking free, bitch. Of course you're working, and Tom won't sell anything to his employees. That's certainly a thorny issue. Hurry up and pay off your house, then at least I won't have to feel so embarrassed seeing you. Let's look at her fucking ugly house while we're right here. Let's get in trouble with Tom Nook by dilly-dallying. She has fucking prison walls. Who the fuck is she to talk? I like this clock. The clock is cool. She has a gyroid. I can't wait to get gyroids in my house. Okay, we gotta book it because we already lost way too much time. We're not gonna get paid shit for this gig because we fucking taken too much time and I keep hitting the wrong fucking button because I don't know where I'm going yet. And the map is really not that accurate, which is not helpful. This way. Run! Run! Looks like you're finally getting the hang of things around here. The way you work, I'd be happy to have you working here full-time. Wouldn't that be a treat? In any case, I can see you're putting a lot of effort into your work, so this time, I'll give you 580 bells. Next, I need you to deliver an axe to Stu. Be extra careful with it, I see that light in your eyes. Now the stuff you deliver is wrapped, so you couldn't use it even if you wanted to. So don't get any ideas, Don't kill your boss with this axe, as much as you're tempted after I screamed at you earlier. If you want to cut down any trees, you'll have to get your own axe, yes? Very good then. Give it your best shot, and tell me when you're done, How about I kill you right here with this axe? I fucking hate not having bridges anywhere where it makes any sense to have a fucking bridge. Because I keep having to walk the longest way on Earth to get somewhere that would take 5 seconds if there was fucking bridges. Stu! Don't run away. Any news, Moodoo? Yeah, so what did you need me for? Delivery! Oh, hey, delivery person, thanks a bundle. Sorry I can't tip you, my wallet's in my other, frock. So, to casually change the subject, did you send me this letter? Oh, yes, I did. Go fuck yourself, spend all your bells at Nook's, from Ghost. That's what I figured. It was super mellow of you. Getting any kind of letter is way cool, Moo Dude. I've misplaced my fair share of stuff over the years, but I hang on to every letter I get. And not only that, but I show them off to my friends, too. They're easily impressed. Hey, and you never know. I may move out of good old Oakmoss someday, and I'll bring my letters with me. Heck, I might even show them to my new pals after I move. Nothing breaks the ice like a letter. God, I hope he doesn't move to anyone's town. Keep that in mind when you're writing me. I just gotta share with others. And seriously, I won't want to show off creepy letters. I don't need that kind of rep, you know. Anyway, enough jabbering. Write me again sometime. Moo, I think you're illiterate, Moo, dude. Yeah, just a little bit. Welcome back. Nice work. Yes, very good. Yes. Now let's see. That chore earned you a solid 230 bells. What's it do? Your next job will be sucking my... Ah, yes. Now I remember. You've seen the bulletin board in front of your house, haven't you? Well, I want you to write an ad for my shop on that bulletin board. You get foot traffic around there, yes? Yes, just my feet, you fool. Who works here? You can write whatever catchy slogan you like. Just make sure it sounds exciting, And don't write anything that might embarrass me. Once you write something on it, you can never erase it. Well, off you go, and let me know when you're all done. Listen, I'm working part-time. I'm trying to pay off this debt. It's not, so you don't actually get paid by Tom Nook. He literally takes it out of your debt for you to work for him. So you have to work for him. Like, it's not even, like, a choice. I keep hitting the wrong button, and I don't think I can sell him stuff, which is a problem. Wait. No, okay, never mind. I'm a fool. I went the wrong way. Okay. It can never be erased. Don't embarrass him, he says. Welcome back. Did you put a buzz-generating ad up there? Something animals will talk about over the water cooler? Why, yes, I did. Very good. Yes, I suppose. That means... Yes, you're all done. All the work I hadn't gotten around to is now all done. How wonderful for me, Since I don't have any more work for you to do, I'm afraid I have no choice but to let you go. The rest of your mortgage? Oh, of course, you'll still have to pay all of that off. That's how life works. Let me just have a look at my records here, Yes, so far you've worked off a total of 1,400 bells. So you have 17,400 bells left to pay. Not exactly a sum to sneeze at, You're fired. Now get out and take off your uniform. Since there's no more work for you here, you'll have to figure out how to pay it off on your own. Now, how could a youngster go about making some bells? I suppose running errands for the villagers. And selling things you no longer need. Mind you, I own one piece of furniture. One. It's a flower in a pot. I don't even own a bed or a couch or a TV or a radio or an anything. And he's like, just sell all your furniture to pay your rent. Boy, 2002 really does hold up. If you've got stuff to sell, just come talk to me. Yes, I'll give you a very fair price for everything you've got. No, you won't, because you're a piece of shit. Oh, and when you want to make a mortgage payment, do so at the post office. Okay, you do pay it at the post office. I was right. Tax purposes, you know. If you can pay off about 1,000 a week, that'll work for me. Otherwise, I'll send for the raccoon goons. Oh, the tanuki goons are coming for me. Just a joke. Once you pay it all off, we can talk about remodeling the place for you. Yes, Tom Nook is in with the Yakuza. I would like to know what the animal Yakuza looks like, but that house you've got now is pretty small, after all, and I'm sure you'd like a little more room. Yes? Well, thanks for your help. I hope you'll come see me for all your future shopping needs, You're fired. Get the fuck out of my store. You also owe me $18,000. Yes, I'm finally done working. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free, but my house isn't free, so why the fuck am I happy about losing my job? Jesus Christ. Have fun, Christian. It's against company policy for him to take the fucking uniform. We'll be done here shortly, so we'll probably just raid Christian. If he's gonna go play. Can I afford a shovel? Nice, I got a shovel! Yeah. Blue flooring, no thanks. Wood paneling. Well, let me see it. I don't think I'm good without it for right now. Well, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it for when I maybe change the house in the future. You have to use this month's raffle tickets this month. Don't forget now. Yeah. Oh yeah, you used to get raffle tickets. I forgot about that. So technically the March tickets we just threw away in the other town technically would have worked because we're technically in March. I look forward to seeing you. No, you don't, because you just fired me. I have 100% had jobs like this where they're like, you don't work here anymore, but I can't wait for you to come by and shop sometime. Thanks. No thanks. Of course, just like the old games, you get fossils. The same old way. Could you not? I thought you could hit rocks in the original for money. Is there? Oh, maybe it's only one rock. I think you still have a money rock that changes. I think it's just random, so the other rocks don't generate anything. I couldn't remember. Maybe bugs. I don't remember if the old Animal Crossing had bug rock or not. Probably. Actually, I shouldn't probably go too crazy because I'm probably going to switch off to raid Christian. I want a bridge. Alright, well, even though this stream didn't go quite exactly as planned, thank you for everyone who came and hung out and played some OG Animal Crossing. Obviously this isn't going to be like a regular, like, daily or weekly kind of series, because it is much more tedious and not as exciting. I mean, there are some cool events, like we might time travel to some OG events that don't exist in New Horizons. We could do that because there are lots of events, and because the GameCube isn't internet synced, it's not time locked. You can time travel to all the events, so we could always do that as maybe a thing. But otherwise, thank you to everyone who came and hung out and who chatted or lurked. Thank you, as always, to everyone who supports me here on Twitch or on Ko-fi. I'm gonna bump the links to the non-profits in the chat again, as well as the link to my Ko-fi. My Ko-fi is where all my VODs and my exclusive videos go that you don't see here on Twitch. So like I just put up a Rock Band video, and this weekend I'm probably gonna put up a kanji video, kanji practice with there's no commentary, it's just music. It's a random playlist that I found online. Didn't know any of the music beforehand. So it wasn't curated, and you can probably tell at some points by the pausing of my writing on screen that I was like, what am I listening to right this moment? But, you know, thank you again for all your support. Appreciate it. And if you either signal boost or donate to any of the causes that we are trying to help out this year in 2021. And otherwise, we're going to raid Christian, who is going on an orc adventure in Skyrim, right? Yeah, Skyrim. So I will see you guys tomorrow during the day. Daytime stream, we're going to play regular old New Horizons Animal Crossing. Sherry and her evil eyebrows says goodnight. And we will go ahead and start. Something went wrong. You can't take that action. Why can't I raid Christian? What happened? Hold the fucking phone. You cannot raid this channel. Oh, so Christian might have raids turned off because I can't raid him. So I tried to do it manually, and I tried to do it on my raid command, and it's neither of them are working. So he is live, right? Yeah, he's showing up, but it's not letting me raid him. Okay, well, I can't. I want to raid him, but Banshee Boy, I honestly don't know. The name doesn't ring a bell. Christian is live, but for some reason it's not letting me command to raid him. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop his link in chat. He's Dorkael. He's live. He's playing Skyrim. Yeah, manual raid, because I don't know what's happening. But again, thank you guys, and I hope you all have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow during the day. And otherwise, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and let's go bother Christian. Bye.